Welcome back to the Advertising Help Hotline. I'm Steve Rosen, and I appreciate you tuning in. We're going to be talking about search engine marketing, otherwise known as SEM. Together, and SEM is simply awesome. We have a lot of philosophies, principles, and practices to review, and as with any show, let me start with a short parable. I believe it was the great Midwest philosopher Feruda who said anything can be promoted digitally, just believe in the process. Let's explore this, shall we? SEM, or search engine marketing, is the process by which you can pay for ads that appear along with the results after someone has done a search query. More simply put, these are the sponsored ads that you may see on Google, Bing, Yahoo, and other search sites at the very top and very bottom of the search results page. These ads are intended to be down low in the purchase funnel that we discussed in a previous show. For those that remember, there also used to be ads along the right rail. However, a few years ago, they disappeared because, as you know, we're moving to a mobile-driven world and there is no right rail on a mobile phone. Typically, there are a max of 4 ads at the top of each page, and there may be 4 more paid ads at the very bottom of the page. The actual number of ads on each page is determined by a number of factors, such as the number of campaigns running, proposed budgets, number of and aggressiveness of the competition, selected geography, and the business category. So with all of that understood, let's take a couple of calls. Joe from Bozeman is on the line. Go ahead, Joe. I'm listening.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I'm really confused. What is the difference between SEM, PPC, and CPC? It's a bit like alphabet soup, you know?
Great question, Joe, and easy to answer. There is really no significant difference. SEM is the more broad term for paid advertising. PPC is pay-per-click, which is just a more specific name, and CPC is cost per click. They all basically mean the same thing. Hope that helps. If not, please continue to listen. More information is forthcoming. Okay, we have a caller from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Go ahead, Sammy. I'm listening.
Thanks for taking my call. I'm a first-time caller, but long-time listener. Okay, how do the search engines determine what ads show up and in what order?
Another great question. All search engines use something called an algorithm, which is the complex mathematical formula that is written by the company's engineers to determine how it all happens. It's as simple as that. Let's dig deeper into this ranking thing, okay? We'll use Google since it is the largest search engine. There are 4 key factors that in part determine ad rank. Let's walk through them. You see, the first factor is the bid amount. This is the minimum amount of money you are willing to spend for each click your ad gets on a search engine results page. This is known as a SERP. If you are willing to bid $5 per click and the next closest bid amount was $3 per click from a competitor, you would win the bid and get the higher ranking. However, the great thing about the bidding process is that the winner of the bid only has to pay 1 penny more than the next highest bid, no matter how high their bid is. For example, let's say I'm willing to pay $5 per click, and the next highest bid amount was $3 per click. I would win the bid, but I only have to pay $3.01 per click, not the $5 that I was willing to pay. The second factor is ad quality. Google gives every ad a quality score between 1 and 10. Your quality score is determined by estimated click-through rate, relevance of the keywords used, relevance of your landing page that the click will go to, the relevance of the ad text, and historical ad performance. If you've done ad campaigns in the past, they'll look at how they performed. This is run through a great big algorithm, and a number is issued for your ad. The next is search context. This looks at the type of a device you're on, such as a smartphone, a tablet, or a desktop, the time of day of the search query, and the keywords used in that search. And the final factor is your ad extension. Ad extensions are the extra text headers that you see under your main ad that includes additional information like reviews, phone numbers, your locations, as well as things like free delivery. They are intended to give the viewer more reason to click on your ads. Okay, Katrina from Chesapeake, you're on the air. I'm listening.
Yeah, I've done Google Ads before myself. Why would I use APG Newspaper to do it for me?
Another great question, Katrina. And by the way, I loved your group, The Waves, but didn't really care for your hurricane. Anyway, why spend the money when you can do it yourself, right? Well, you see, in some cases, it does make sense for you to do it yourself. If you have a dedicated person with enough time and enough expertise to do it properly, by all means, please save the money and do it yourself. However, most businesses don't have the time or personnel to do it consistently and do it right. There are a number of things you need to do to set one of these campaigns up. You know, a lot of business owners also know how to do their own books, clean, etc. But they pay someone else because they know it's going to be done right and because they have a lot of work to do to run their business. Their employees need to drive revenue. They don't need to run ad campaigns. Okay, next caller. It's Dina from Klamath Falls. Go ahead, Dina. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, isn't the voice of Yoda the same as Grover?
Yes, Dina. It's voiced by the same man, Frank Oz. Roz, do you think we can screen these a little bit better? Next caller. Patty from Port Charlotte, Florida. Ah, the Sunshine State. Go ahead, Patty. I'm listening.
What if my ad isn't working?
Patty, I believe you've just been taken. Just kidding, Patty. Don't go off and do something passive-aggressive like cancel your order. You see, Patty, if nobody clicks on your ad, then you don't have to pay. Of course, it's not that simple. Your goal is to get clicks to your website, so you want the clicks. One of the things we do, which is another reason to let someone help you with this, is to do things like split testing, where we can run 2 ads with different calls to action. Whichever one drives more engagement should show you which one you want to run in future advertisements.
And what if I don't get enough clicks?
I understand. Well, with our program, there isn't such a thing because we guarantee clicks. That's right. If we estimate that you'll get 100 clicks each month, we will run your ad until you do at no extra charge. Last call.
Hi, this is Jenny, and I'm wondering about tracking. How do I know it's working?
Very important question, Jenny. Thank you. Well, we can run reports for you that will show you how your ads performed, including by the main keywords, so you'll know exactly how it worked. We can also look at things like adding a call tracking phone number, or even creating a special landing page if needed. We also suggest you watch your website analytics, and you'll see jumps in web traffic from the ads that we run for you. That is also what we do for you as part of our package. We help you monitor the campaign and can make recommendations to make each successive campaign better. Okay, that's about all the time we have for today. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Advertising Help Hotline, or AHH. This is Steve Rosen wishing you all good digital health.